So where I left off looking at my perspective editor, I've taken some new pictures and I've decided to update all of that. So I'll just go ahead. Here's the background image that I had before. I've just got that kind of knockout layer over top, so I can see the grid a little bit better. I was going to go ahead. What do I need to do? I need to find my links palette. Similarly to the way InDesign does this, that image is linked to the source. So I'm just going to pop in here. I don't need to look at all that rubbish, and I'm going to go ahead and relink it, but link it to my new background images, which are the same resolution, but I've got two layers in there now, so it just gives me a bit more flexibility. I'm going to make sure I can see the preview. I do want to convert layers to objects. I'm not flattening. I'm going to keep any hidden layers in there. That looks good. And okay. Boink. Okay, so I can get rid of that. And I can see now that I've got the both of those layers in there. The reason I did this is that I just wanted to have this option to be able to, kind of pop the placeholder object in and out. What I do need to do now, though, as you can see, is the perspective is quite different to where I was mucking around just trying to use my brain to do it before. So now that I've got a guide object in there, I'm just going to go back, reset my perspective grid to the to the default, and I'm just going to use this the T-box, because my artwork is a cube as well. I was going to use this to sort of line that up by first of all, picking a point and kind of matching parts of the perspective grid. Although because of the tablecloth and the box is a bit wonky and stuff, the perspective grid's going to be a billion times more accurate. So, at the moment I've got the what are called the station points locked together. So I'm just going to see if I can drag out this side to have it approximate the kind of angle that I need to be on. I think I need to lift the horizon line a little and perhaps drag it a little bit further. As I meant that, so that's pretty good. That's flush along the bottom there. I could probably get a little bit more out of this, so I'll do the same thing again in my instance here. Oops. What I'm needing to do is to lift that horizon line a little and just exaggerate the perspective. And that's getting closer. Probably need to give it a bit more of a, let's see how that goes. A bit more of a savage tweak. There we go. That looks pretty good. That's looking perfect, actually. So now we can see that things look pretty cactus on the other side, which would indicate that what I need to do there is to just pop back into the perspective grid area and unlock those points. And now drag the other little guy. Let's just see that other point. That's not so bad. Getting pretty close. The thing to be aware of when using a guide like this, the perspective grid is a mathematical kind of process, and so it's going to be perfect. I can see the kind of dodgy bits of my box and the tablecloth and so on, but I think that is pretty good in terms of how those perspective sides are positioned. So now what I should be able to do is get a fairly good approximation of that perspective when I add in my own artwork pieces. Sweet.